And I'm just gonna keep them nice and open. But see how I'm not moving my wrist? I'm just rolling my wrist. And then I'm just gonna start. Oh yeah, these blades are the bomb.
Is it because it's like nice and crisp?
It's just easier to use because it's not angled like that.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't have to hold it funky. You can just hold it straight up and down. And you just roll that wrist. But see how, and it's just so, they're so nice. It's just so nice. But see how, look how I'm just going straight down and out.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
You don't want to curve them. A lot of people I see do that make this mistake. Do not curve them. You're just following the curve of the brow. See how that is how the hair pattern will grow. It won't grow curled in. It won't grow curled upward. It is going to grow and curve slightly at the top and then come straight down. So that's a beautiful clean outline. And then when I come in for my second pass, I already know that's just where I need to stay, right? Because look, I have all my clean lines here. So I'm just gonna bring that one out just a tiny bit. So now I can take this and start filling in the gaps. So a lot of times what you wanna do to keep it more natural is not come straight from the bottom every single time. Okay. So now because I came straight to the base of the brow for the first pass, the second pass, I'm going to slightly bring that stroke up towards maybe just a millimeter. And I'm just gonna see that.
Okay.
See how it looks more natural than coming straight from the bottom all the time?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna bring that straight in the middle of those two to the point. In the middle to the point. In the middle to the point. And see how it starts to look like real hair?
Yeah.
And it's to the center point, in other words,
Correct.
the point that's closer to the...
Yep. And then I'm just gonna take this, bring that out like that. And all these strokes, do you notice what they have in common? They're all staying in the same pattern and direction that they're already drawn. I'm not creating a big U.
Feather.
I'm just taking them in the same direction that they're already drawn. And I'm just completing them.
So outline's the most important. Right?
Well, it all is important, but your outline is super important because if you lose that, you have to you're gonna have to remap them. How do you know where to go?
Yeah.
But then, so see how that, look at that.
Yeah.
That is super
Beautiful.
smooth. Super smooth. Look
Really
at that.
nice.
And natural. And you're not even
And I'm
but
not
you're
even on real
basically doing
skin.
the same stroke. Like you're not getting like they were saying, like, do this, see how my wrist goes, see, like, do this, and I was like,
It's
That's
just
just too
all
much.
it's all in the fingertips. If
Okay.
I don't overthink
that
it.
makes more sense. So
Here you go.
yeah, then I'm gonna go real quick. That makes a lot more sense. Almost higher video.
No, this is good, because this is where we can see what the proper technique is versus improper technique. And it looks like literally you're first doing the I guess, like the way I think of it, it would be like the bottom row of a feather, or the bottom row of like a fishbone scale.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then you do.
So you want to just think of how
of it.
real hair grows.
Yep.
Real hair in the eyebrow is gonna grow. And then look, I can't see. I don't even have to move the skins anymore. I can just come straight down. And then I'm just gonna take straight through the middle here. Bring that up. Straight through this point. Down to that point. And you just start filling it in to look like real hair.
And basically, there's pairs basically. That's where you're saying, like, you bring it down to match the other point where it's
It just looks, yeah, you want to just make it look flowy.
yeah.
And that's why it's called the feather technique,
Mm-hmm.
because it is a super feathery, flowy brow. It's not necessarily the exact same pattern every single time.
No.
It's similar, but you want it to look flowy and real. Even on fake skin that looks good, it doesn't look
Yeah.
like a pattern. So a lot of people, this is what they'll teach you. And it looks so bad. So I'm just gonna do it for shits and giggles.
Mm-hmm.
And every single hair stroke will be the exact same width apart.
Ah. It's like a bad toupee.
They'll do every single one exactly the same width apart.
And literally, they're doing one basic stroke from the bottom, like almost up to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is what another, and a lot of times they won't even curve them this much. They'll do them straight up.
Right.
This is even too curved. I can't even
you
do
can't
it.
do it wrong.
I can't even do it. I start
Oh, that's too funny.
inserting my own thing. But here's where it gets tricky, where they teach, and I can't stand it.
Yeah.
See, I still can't even do it.
That's too funny.
Here. Oh, you go first.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I'm like, thanks.
Are you still videoing?
Yeah, yeah. But we were trying to show like what the improper technique was, but
It's not even improper. It's just what they teach.
yeah, but
And
it doesn't
just,
look as
I
right.
still can't even do it. But do you
She's
see
so
what
programmed.
it is? It's
It
much-
is.
But do you see the difference? How it looks more.
Well, it's thicker for one. It's thicker. It
That's
looks
what they
deeper.
do. They do thicker strokes, and
Yeah.
they make it in a specific pattern. They'll do that same thing every single time.
Yeah.
And then when you go and look, it just doesn't look natural.
Right.
See the difference?
What with?
Pick out the unnatural looking brow.